What is up, music fans? Welcome to another edition of Talking with Myself. I'm Ed, and today is episode 4 of the Sam Bam 4-pack. This is Budderside. Well, it ain't really noise, right? It's rock and roll. It's heavy metal. Raise your orange, man. All right, Speaking Mind fans, welcome back. Our sit down with Sam Bam Colton here. We're going to talk Budderside now. So this is a really cool part. So I guess we're going to start with. I wanted to start about the Amber Alert video because there's so much anticipation of this whenever Amber Alert comes out with. You mentioned Butcher Baby, so we're going to talk about that.
Yeah.
So your videos for this record so far, they're not plain Jane. They're pretty awesome, and it seems like they got a little bit more each time. Of course, the second one was a really cool animated thing, and then you had Jeff Hollis drum set up the ravine for Wide Awake, which is the song that sticks in my head the most lately. And now we're about to find out in a couple of days with the Amber Alert, and wow, the behind the scenes stuff that I've seen so far is pretty crazy. And you have a nice special guest besides Carlo on there. You have someone else that everyone out there knows in LA very well.
Yeah, Matt Pinfield's in our music video. So it's okay. So to go back to the beginning of the question, Patrick Stone, our singer, is out of his mind, and he has these crazy visions for music videos, and we all kind of have our ideas, and I think his motto is he just gets the idea in his head, and then it's just like, gotta just go and do it, whatever it takes to do it. And then Amber Alert, which we ended up filming at the beginning of October, I think. And that Amber Alert has always been my favorite song on the record. I personally think it's the best song on the record. And it was the first song that I came in and played on when we were recording, and there actually wasn't words to it yet. So I was playing a bunch of guitar parts, and I'm also really, really proud of the guitar parts on the song, because like on the verses, once everybody hears it, there's a bunch of noises and stuff, and it's like I'm bending the neck and like kind of flipping the volume knob up on this old Telecaster that they had at the studio. And it makes all these crazy sounds that I made with guitar. And so I'm really, really proud of the solo too, and all the parts on it. So I'm excited for everybody to hear that. And the video. So the video, the song features Carla Harvey from Butcher Babies, and she's in the video. So she flew out here to be in the video with us, and she was really, really cool. That was my first time meeting her. And we also have Matt Pinfield, who's become a really, really good friend of the band. He really loves the band. He really supports us. And he came out to be the devil in our music video, and he did a great job at it. He got his body completely painted red, had prosthetic horns, and he went all out, and he was so into it. It was really fun. it was so much fun, and it's 100% my favorite video for sure.
To see you guys where you are today and where you're headed, I think it's awesome. I mean, you guys really have a good thing going there.
Oh, I appreciate that. I mean, with Budderside, it's like, we're all kind of a part of decisions, even though Patrick's kind of the one with the final call. It's, and we're all best friends. Like, we all are texting each other. I haven't been looking at my phone we've been on here a little over an hour. So I probably have, like 50 group messages from the band, because we all just talk all day, every day. So we're all really, the best friends. Yeah, with the music, there's a big jump from the first record to the record that's about to come out. And then there's a really big jump from that record to what's going to be coming out after Spiritual Violence.
So I find it kind of ironic to conclude the Sandbam 4-pack with the band that he started with when he went to LA. Of the big three, between Dorothy, Fastest Pussycat, and Budderside, Budderside was the first. They did some shows at Wacken Festival, went to Japan. When Budderside visited the Charlotte Pub. If you know anything about Sam Bam, you know the history of the Charlotte Pub. You know, we used to like to pack the lack and watch Sam play so many times over the years, where he cut his teeth and really got his style together and learned all the things from Mark Crowell and other people in the area, and, you know, put his chops together to go out there and do what he does now, which is, you know, tour the country and sometimes the world. It's an amazing thing to see. So they were on tour. They did not have a tour stop in St. Louis. So on a day off, they decided to come through and play at the LAC. So I'm going to show you a little piece of a video from the LAC. I'm going to do a little bit of a Zen, but then we'll take the Zen from the LAC and splice it into Zen from Rocklahoma. Then we'll come back into that and talk to you a little bit more. So for now, get your Zen on right here on Talking With Myself. This is Budderside.
Beautiful scars tell me the story of who you are. The faster you fall, the brighter the star. Show me the glory of who you are. I can't find myself anywhere. I look inside myself and see nothing there, nothing there. I stare out in everywhere.
You know, I remember when I saw the track listing for Spiritual Violence, and I seen Folsom Prison Blues on there, and I was like, okay, that should be interesting. So when I bought the record and played it, I was like, dang, they did a cool job with this. They definitely put their own stamp on it, but also paid respect to the song and to the man, Johnny Cash. So I was pretty happy. My second Budderside show in 2 days at the Diamond Music Hall, and they played this song. It was awesome. A great jam, a great live tune. So without further ado, here we go from Diamond Music Hall. This is Budderside in Folsom Prison Blues.
Las Vegas, hey, St. Louis, Sam Bam, Coca-Cola. Well, I hear the train a-comin'. It's rolling on down the bend. And I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know where. Yeah, I'm stuck in Folsom Prison. Time keeps dragging on, yeah. But that train keeps rolling. Where? On down to St. Louis in a 1, 2, 3, 4. Told me, son, but always be a good boy. Don't you ever play with guns. Well, I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. Motherfucker die. And I hear that rhythm coming. I hang my head and cry. Well, I've been there drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. Well, I know I had it coming. I know I can't be afraid. Those people keep on moving, and that's what car jobs me. Sam Bam, thank you, man.
it is entertainment after all. So throw it at what you can, right?
It is supposed to be fun after all. So,
Yeah, I can see that.
but that's what I've kind of done all my life with music, really. You know, juggling bands in St. Louis. At the same time, I don't like to sit still. So I've always kind of had a hard time being committed to one thing and one thing only.
You know, I'm a very, very, very small cog in the wheel, but I'm trying to push it out there as much as I can and make people that never have heard of Budderside hear of Budderside, check out the record, hit the social medias, and just generate excitement, you know?
Recording, they're very creative and unique with it.
On the drums, I got Jeff Dubray. Guitar on this side, Logan Nicolich. Master of Disaster, Dave Mask on the bass. And this one, the angel sent by the devil himself, Sam Van Pelton.
Fun. We're almost done here. I just want to give you a little bit of an update. So a lot of the guys have been doing some things on the side. Unfortunately, Gabe Maska is no longer with Budderside, so the bass player position is currently vacant. I know they did a show in LA not too long ago, and Elliot Lorengo from Dorothy and Corey Taylor filled in for that show. That would have been pretty cool. So that's what that is. Gabe's doing some solo stuff, his Nirvana thing. Jeff Dubray, one of my favorite drummers, is doing some stuff with Boombox Heroes out there in LA. They get some NHL action, some Kings action sometimes. I know Jeff loves that, even though he's a Blackhawks fan. It's still hockey, right, Jeff? And then you have Patrick. He's got a side project he's been doing, fronting that band. And then Logan. Logan was doing some stuff with Diamante, did some road stuff with Shinedown and whatnot. He's also been doing some tech work for the Pretty Reckless. And of course, Sam Bam, well, he's all over the place. A lot of stuff with Dorothy lately, and Faster Pussycat, fresh off the Monsters of Rock cruise, some dates with Dorothy, with Disturbed, Breaking Benjamin. There's so much going on and so much to talk about, always. But for now, we're going to close it out with some bonus footage. I appreciate you guys joining me here on Talking With Myself, the Sam Bam 4-pack, Budderside. What's next for Talking With Myself? We're going to take a look at a band called Paralandra. They're a Springfield, Missouri band that I first saw at Rocklahoma. I've saw them now, I think, 4 times. So coming up soon right here on Talking With Myself, we'll look into some Paralandra. In the meantime, thanks for joining me. I appreciate it.
And some more music and
Pretty soon I'll have the Sam Bam 4-pack available as a playlist, 1 link, 4 episodes, all at once. Appreciate it, man. Have a good time. Peace out.
Thank you.